Before there was any code governing the comic books, children of as young as 5 years could be treated to such shockingly violent scenes as a chainsaw slicing opens a man's torso, allowing his innards to spill out, gory beheadings, axes buried in skulls, vampires drinking blood, and people getting killed and turned into bars of soap. Following the establishment of the Comics Code Authority, it became more difficult, and some of the horror comics, particularly those put out by EC, began to vanish from the shelves. In our work, we intend to prove not that the comics and their extreme violence caused juvenile delinquency, but that the violence of the comics was pretty fucking awesome. And this concludes another chapter of A History of Gore and How It Corrupted Youth by Jan and Dean. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. It's time to stream. Welcome to another Short Horror Saturday. I suppose it's not exactly a Short Horror Saturday. As promised, I am doing the Short Gore Saturday, or Run and Gore specifically, in which I play 3 very violent 2D games. Guns, blood splattering, bodies coming to pieces, slicing people up with a lawnmower. Where do I find these games? And are they going to get banned from Twitch? Probably not. But I hope everybody is having a good weekend so far. We made it through July. That's something. Well, almost. Got a few more hours. Oh, I should put up a trigger warning, shouldn't I? Just in case, any, 8-year-olds wander in here. I don't want to be responsible for traumatizing them. Also, if you're 8 years old, stop watching my stream. It's not appropriate. We play violent horror games here. But yeah, I'm glad the work week's over. Except then, it's Saturday night. I'm like, wait, I have to go back to work on Monday. So, weekends are never long enough. Oh well. At least they keep coming back. Yeah. And I know part of the reason I was kept putting off doing this stream, because I'd planned to for like a year. I really wanted to play Blip and Blop Balls of Steel, and I actually was able to sort of get it working. Well, I was able to get it working in DXGL, and in conjunction with DXWind, I guess, but I still couldn't figure out how to get it to run windowed, and it would sometimes crash under certain circumstances, and then in trying to fix it, I messed it up, and now it's back to how it was before, where I can't get it to run properly, and one of these days I'll play it, because it's a hilarious run-and-gun game, but maybe on another computer, or in a virtual machine or something, but that's okay. It's not like there's a shortage of violent games. So I'll play 2 freeware indie games and 1 old retail game, which is now abandonware. And let's see, is there any? Nah, I don't have many announcements, except I know I mentioned I got my new computer, and I can't unbox it on stream because the guy who sold it to me requested that I unbox it off stream and make sure it all works before I show it to anyone on stream. So, I respect his wishes, and I realized that I'm in 10 streams. It'll be my 250th stream, so I'll try to have my new computer set up and be streaming from that by the 250th stream. I gotta get a wireless card for it, whatever. Something to make it get Wi-Fi, let's say. And What else has been? I don't know what else has been going on in my life. I finally got a new phone and activated that, so that's nice. Wish I hadn't lost the old one. And one of the TV shows our company works on premieres in, I think it's like 3 weeks. So, as we get closer to the time, I'll probably start urging everybody to watch that, especially if you happen to be a Nielsen family, or watching it online, or have ways to watch it online. And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple streams. I know on Wednesday we finally finished Resident Evil, and yeah, we beat it. Tried in vain to see the unlocked costume, and then went back and beat it again to get the good ending. Except, I don't know if you could exactly call it the good ending, because it's like somebody dies in either ending. So, is any ending really good? Can you save everybody? I guess not. But I was glad that no one spoiled the big twist in Resident Evil for me, and I got to experience that. Fun game. We'll have to play the sequels eventually. And then last weekend we had the big real-time strategy game stream, which was a result of the community challenge, and thank you to everybody who contributed points to that. And I played Herzog's Zwei, the first real-time strategy game, and I did terribly. I did not beat the first level on the lowest difficulty, and my greatest achievement was lasting almost 25 minutes before I was defeated. Even though, like, yeah, those levels people can play it for an hour, and I'm like, yes, I didn't die for 25 minutes. That's something. StarCraft stream win. Shut the fuck up, airplane line. No more RTS around here. Well, okay, maybe good RTS. But you know me, I tend to go more for action and horror and retro. Alright, let's start the first game. This is Crime Wave by... Blasted, I'm drawing a blank on whoever made it. They made it in 1990. It was a PC, a DOS game, and I think also Amiga, and it was extremely similar to the arcade game Narc, which I remember playing a couple times as a kid. Never thought it was that great. It was known for being violent, and to the point that you can almost say this game is like a Narc ripoff. Practically an unofficial port. It's like, I wouldn't say they pulled a Who Dares win, but you can see obvious influence. And, yeah, I think it was banned in Germany. But then again, what wasn't? Germany got a look at Sonic the Hedgehog and was like, I don't know, this is corrupting our children. What if, instead of robots, you were jumping on pieces of wood that didn't move? Or something like that. I'll probably have to resize this. Well, no, let's see. We'll get the program running and then we'll see. Trick question, there was no fourth word. I know. This is not a cracked copy at all, why do you ask? Access Software, I just remembered who made it. Is that... Oh, okay, good. The size looks good. Wait, I should... Let's see what the instructions have to say. No, I know it would be a little more interesting than that, but I'll figure it out as we go along. I'm pretty sure we kill things. I'm gonna go for intermediate. Oh dear. We need some more cycles up in here. There, that's better. I have 2 weapons. Well, the ducking isn't terribly effective. Big weapon. That scream. I gotta stop trying to duck under the bullets. There's that ammunition I'm picking up. Oh, hello there. What is this, RoboCop? Guys shooting out of the windows? Not sure what you're picking up. I know in Narc you were picking up drugs, and you could also arrest the enemies if they surrendered. Or just kill them. I suppose it's not as gory as some, but hey, these are real actors who are digitized. We're watching real people pretend to die. I wouldn't say these are ludicrous gibs, but they are gibs. Or jibs. Hello. A fellow above that dumpster. We can't have that. Ooh, look at everything inside the dumpster. Garbage bags are worth 200 points apiece. Is that an extra life? Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Traffic department. Man, that sounds like it could be a DOS game itself. I think there's a plot to this game, like, in the manual. But, I don't have the manual, do I? And I think the plot goes something like, there are criminals, too many criminals, kill them all. Yeah. I've seen movies with less involved premises. Or identical premises. Coca-Cola. No, that's definitely Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a proud sponsor of exceedingly violent vigilantism. What does that say? Kiwi Turnip Cafe. I guess they serve smoothies. I've never had a kiwi and turnip smoothie. Ah! How many traffic departments does this city need? Oh shoot. That was the exit. I probably missed all kinds of bonuses. Ooh. He's got something very powerful. Reminds you of that shot weapon in Rolling Thunder, too. wait. Those ninja guys throw, like, homing projectiles of some sort. I can't jump sideways. Is that guy in a trash can? Well, he's not anymore. Or if he is, he's in many pieces in the trash can. Can you duck under those? Shoot. It's like as soon as you kill one of those guys, another one will appear. Ooh, extra life. As soon as his shurikens disappear. Ah, I see the shadows of the falling items. As soon as I get it, I die. More Coca-Cola. I wonder if they actually got permission to use Coke. Whether Coke was like, oh yeah, sure, you want to use us in a video game? Why not? Oh, this'll convince all the kids to drink more Coke. And then Coke got a look at the game and was like, wait a second. We don't know that we want to be associated with dismemberment. Access software was like, well, if you don't want to be associated with dismemberment, maybe you should stop selling products that dismember people's teeth. And Coke was like, is it too late for us to pull the license? And Access software was like, considering that it's, the game shipped 2 weeks ago, kinda. Is it? Are the stars still hurting me? Ew. Bench is in the way. Won't go in the exit yet. Ooh, there's an extra life there. And more big weapons. I think we're supposed to get cutscenes in this game. I thought there were cutscenes. I still... Oh, man. There's little guys throwing grenades? Oh. Yeah, I see grenades now. They're hard to see. I have the feeling this is a game where you really can't, like, save all your powerful weapons. Hey, welcome in. Thanks. How are you doing today? Yeah, destroy them all violently. Have you played or seen Crime Wave before? Oh, from Brazil. Awesome. Well, welcome in. Good to have you here. How's your weekend going? I think a good strategy to just keep moving as they keep respawning. I will say, they're reasonably generous with the extra lives. Oh, looks like multiple doors we can go in. Ooh, is this just a bonus area? Oh, wait, what's the... Oh no! There are mounted guns on the wall. What is that noise? Oh, it's lasers. I assume those things will instantly kill me. So slow. Let me try and increase cycles a few more times. Lots of garbage bags. Well, I did say I would clean up this town. extra bazooka rounds or whatever they are. I think that is as fast as it can go. I was trying to increase the CPU cycles more, but it didn't seem to be doing anything. Actually, it seemed to be stuttering slightly. No, it doesn't instantly kill you. I'm picking up so much stuff. Makes me wonder if I'm going to have to fight something big soon. Maybe the criminals have a tank. Oh, there's an extra life. See if we're further down the street. Is that health? That one I picked up makes a sort of electrical noise. Guess I should go in there? Pick up the stuff? Nah, might scroll too far. And they just fly away. It's like the same kind of thing. All the bags with trash. Of course, you know, a big part of the crime wave is a lot of those trash bags have recyclable materials in there as well as garbage. Fiends. They're trying to send their plastic bottles to the landfill. And if that's not a good reason to blow them to smithereens, I don't know what is. Well, I can probably think of a few other things. Oh, kind of a catchy beat. Oh, now it's down to 1. Oh, I guess we gained an extra life from collecting so many items, because now we're up to 6 or 5 lives. Just wish I could get this. See if this will make it play a little faster. Nah. Oh wow, they've got like little mortars that they're using to launch those explosive rounds at me. Hey, Wirebrain, welcome in. Yeah, that's, it really is basically Narc, like, it's like a rip-off. Yeah, exactly, Crime Wave. The closest you could get to a PC port of Narc. But how are you doing today, Wirebrain? You know, that does look like Weird Al a little bit. A very tiny Weird Al. Weird Al Mini-Me. I played Narc in the arcades a few times, but it wasn't my favorite. It struck me as fairly hard. Oh, I see. It's hard to tell, like, when they're just sort of slinking along the ground, or if they're really short, like. And then some of these old arcade games, they would have very small people. Oh yeah, I finally beat it last Wednesday. I liked it a lot, Wirebrain. Yeah, finally, it took me 13 streams, so the last one was pretty short. Did the game just stop having sound? Okay. Wow. Yeah. And who knows if it's because the game is janky or because it's like something with the settings. Oh, those are very portly fellows with flamethrowers. Or if you basically you can only save one at a time. Because I know somebody in chat was saying like, yeah, it's like you can't if you don't save you don't save both of them, but they both appear in the sequels. Are there just the two endings, Wirebrain? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate it when that happens, when you lose. It's like not bad. It's bad enough that you lose connection, but then if Twitch forces everybody to watch another commercial, that's just obnoxious. But yeah, we got one ending where we saved Barry and one ending where we saved Chris, and Barry met with an unfortunate fate. But is there an ending where you can save both of them, or some other like third ending? Yeah, and I was saying earlier and last stream that I was really glad I didn't. Nobody spoiled the twist for me until I figured it out. Oh, you can. It's probably if I'd managed to like defeat or distract the tyrant before he killed Barry. I kept blasting with grenades. You'd think that would distract somebody, but no, the tyrant's just like, Barry. Oh, well. Maybe I'll try and get the good ending where I save both, at least on my own. And I definitely enjoyed Resident Evil. Sometimes it made me. Sometimes I got frustrated, but that's survival horror. If it didn't sometimes get frustrating, it would be too easy. And as predicted, I ended the game with like 10 health items and 9 ink ribbons and like more ammo than I could ever use for the rest of my life. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I did. Like, each time I went to Barry after the tyrant fight. I forgot that I did wonder if you didn't go to him, if that would, like, be a different ending. But, no, it was in the second tyrant fight, like, tyrant walked over and, picked up Barry and did unspeakable things to him with its claws while I was shooting grenades at him. That was the time I saved Chris. Oh wait, there's a door. Yeah, I'll be especially interested to play the second one, because I do have the CD-ROM port of that. Ah, I see. One where you're alone, one where you have the buddy, one with the other PC, and one where you save both. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to go back and see if I can get the one. Because I still have the save files, so where you save both. I wonder if this is a maze part of the game. Okay, go in that door. Weird Al with a mortar. I can't remember, Wirebrain. Do you stream? I feel like I've asked you that before, and I can't remember. Who's that? Oh. I think I just fell down a hole. Or maybe, is that a teleporter? Ah, not yet, but perhaps someday. Oh, that's right. I think you told me you're going to be a VTuber. An actual character, like, is that different from what a lot of YouTubers do? Or will it be like somebody we recognize? That door closes so slowly. Ooh, who's this? Oh, oh, that's dangerous. I just thought it was like, oh, disco, nice. No, the floor is deadly. I see. But you'll be actually, like, acting as the character instead of just using it as an avatar. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't think I've seen many people do that. But then I don't really know that many VTubers. I know Rush Pirate, Hairball, Zen Dragoon, Purpsel, but he doesn't really stream much anymore. That'll be a fun idea. You know, this is an intermediate difficulty, and I'm up to 4 lives again. I wonder if I'm going to beat this game. But, I mean, I'm certain it was intended to run a good bit faster than this, so that certainly makes it easier. Oh, nice, we got a shrapnel shot. Oh, that sounds fun. Slasher in the woods themed. VTuber Grim, you said? Does he play a lot of horror games? Nice. Yeah, I certainly enjoy horror. Oops. I think I jumped and it waited until after I landed to register that it did damage. Oh, at Grimsk. Gotcha. It's fun watching other people who play horror games, because sometimes I'll discover ones that, oops, I was standing on it, that I want to play myself, or see games that I knew about but have never tried. FXC. Okay. Hmm. I wonder what I need to do to make this game run faster. It's probably very doable in DOSBox, but I only ever, learned the basics of DOSBox and then, looked up more specific stuff as needed for different games. Oh! That's awesome that he has, like, transitions that are similar to the Resident Evil, like, door, like, loading. Yeah, I've seen a few other streamers, like, have transitions. Which can be really cool. Yeah, it sounds like he put a lot of effort into that, and I tried to make it really like have a cohesive tone and brand. Oh no, the ninjas are back. Blow that up. What are those chandeliers? Or light fixtures? At Tex Murphy's office. Yeah, I know, real actors. Hey, that's another series I gotta get into one of these days is Tex Murphy. And I've heard they're really good, and I mean, I like FMV games. I'm trying to think, which ones do I have? I know. There are so many good games that I just haven't gotten around to yet. And I would very seldom actually like make an effort to play them, and I would buy the games but not necessarily sit down to play them until I started streaming. Oh, okay, that's good that they're all available at GOG. I'd probably just buy a bundle there, or like the series there. I think I have a big box copy of Under a Killing Moon and a CD-ROM copy of Martian Memorandum, but is Martian Memorandum the second one? Yeah, those are the only two. And yeah, after Tesla Effect, they're up to what? Is it 6? Get out of here, little mortar guy. Ah! Am I? Oh, good. I was behind the pillar. Oh, you like explosives? Well, so do I. Let's bond over our love of explosives. Yeah, that's health. Can't tell what the item is for health, but it refills that bar along the left. I see. It's like under Killing Moon really further developed the mist-like layout and the FMV cutscenes. Yeah. And after, because I played a couple of FMV games for my 200th stream, and then got me thinking I should try and play more. Since I like them, and a lot of good games from the 90s used it. And I guess later. Oh yeah, like those, I think those tend to be sometimes less fun and certainly less replayable. Whereas the one that, like, you know, just blend the FMV into more traditional gameplay. I had to land before I could realize that something very large and round had just crashed against my head. Have you played through the whole series, Wirebrain? Oh, down to my last life. Oh, that's cool. And I remember a lot of people being excited when the Tesla effect came out. It is awkward that you can't shoot when you're walking up and down. Oh, that's obnoxious. Which one is it that you really can't play due to compatibility issues? How did they handle it? Were they able to make it work in the GOG release, or is it that one absent? I didn't realize you just kind of blow them into the sky and then they fade away, those ones. It's really not as violent as it could be. Oh, now them, you know, the normal guys, you get to see some flying limbs at least. Hey, Madclad, welcome in. Yes, it's very much a Narc ripoff. Oh no! Game over! Yeah. I think there may be a way to get it to run faster in DOSBox, but I've increased the cycles. And you guys should check out Madclad. And the sound stopped after a while. Madclad streams a lot of retro games and older stuff, including first-person shooters and different things. And how's your weekend going, Madclad? Test. Better than test toast, I suppose. Oh. That was... I remember hearing that one of them was a remake of Mean Streets, so... That's well, the music's fixed. Well, the music's gone. Oh, I see. Did the closed captioning work out? God, we played a game recently where it was like 5 seconds into the level. I think it was it the Astrology 2 Damned Mill, that horror Arkanoid game, where it was like 5 seconds. Or was it Pulsoid, which we played that same stream? I can't remember. Yeah, I've said a lot of times the closed captioning does lead to some very interesting interpretations of what people say. It's good they're making a remake of Overseer. Ooh, it's funny they have to remake the it's kind of remake the remake. Quest for accessibility. This sounds like that could be a game. I think at this point we can move on to the second game of the night. Oh no, they cancelled Poison Pawn? That's frustrating. I wonder why. I didn't know you would want all the games from the series to be available. Considering they're making new games, it certainly seems like that would sell. Right. So the next game I was going to try in our Run and Gore Saturday is Bloody Zombies, which is a short freeware game that I believe was made for a competition back in the late 2000s. I came across it a while ago on, I think it was one of those sites of Click Team product games, and it tries to be as outrageous, have possibly the largest quantity of gore in the history of video games, and I believe it was very much inspired by Dead Alive, which is a pretty good horror comedy about zombies. So, where? It's a very low resolution. Is that? Oh, okay, that looks good. It's like I thought I'd positioned it in Twitch before I started. And this game doesn't have sound, but that's okay. It has blood. They're coming to get you, Barbara. I have to rescue Barbara before it's too late. Blood. Well, I drink cranberry juice. It's pretty much the same thing. Time to mow the lawn! Oops, wrong click team based horror game. So as you can see, blood. Use gas to blood surf. These blood effects. Is blood actually that thick? Like, how slowly it's settling down. Like, if you had a giant pool of blood, what would it be like? Would you surf through it on a lawnmower like that? Well, we don't need to kill him. Can you not die in this game? I'm not noticing any health. No die, only kill. Eat your heart out, Herschel Gordon Lewis. Oh. Is it? Oh, I see. We don't need to kill them all. Let them go along with their merry zombie lives, or if you can call that living. Quickly grows into a mountain of blood. Kadash called, wants its level 1 boss back. Oh. Okay. Pandora Directive. Okay. Be the official one, but yeah, hopefully the fans do make Poison Pawn, and the company is cool with that. With the 25th anniversary version. Yeah, it's nice when we get to see the video in higher resolution. I know they do 25th or something anniversaries and remasters of a lot of those FMV games. I wonder if we'll eventually get 4K versions. And of course they weren't. I wonder if any of them were shot on like actual film. I would think some of them would have been. Especially the Laserdisc era ones. Oh, shit, Kevin McCarthy. Wow, that's awesome. It's fun to see celebrities in FMV games. Drink something. I mean, I can see lots of stuff to drink right here. Okay, here, let me... What have we here? Doubloon Black Spiced Rum. Actually very tasty. I bought a couple bottles when the local Ralph's was closing it out last year, and then I'm like, oh, I actually enjoy this. I should. Yeah. Should have bought more, but alas, I didn't. I'm sure it'll surface in my life at some point. 92 proof. Doubloon doesn't mess around. Your health. If only everything that was 92 proof tasted that good. Thank you for the drink something, man, glad. It's like I always say, don't hate, hydrate. And by hydrate, I mean chug alcohol. I mean, it's a liquid, right? You really shoot into the sky using the blood. Oh, wow. Just from a couple beers? I take it you don't drink that often? You probably drink too much. And I try not to drink more than once or twice a week. Or twice the upper limit. Yeah, I mean, if you're out of practice, I guess you have to build up your tolerance. That's not a terrible problem to have, though. Can I? Nope. I remember one of the things the developer said on the game's page all those years ago was, use your enemy's blood to solve puzzles. Not exactly really detailed or really complex puzzles. It's neat that Tex Murphy games all had like different guest stars, like well-known people. It's surprising they didn't add sound, but yeah, it was just an experimental game for it. I thought it was a competition. Maybe it was like a longer game jam kind of thing. No. Thank God you're okay. Is that a bite on your arm? No, it's just a flesh wound. Sure. And that's how the Saga of the Bloody Zombies ends. The end, or is it? But at least Barbara's safe, even if she did blow her head off with a shotgun. Still, when the zombie apocalypse comes, we must do things to keep ourselves safe. Let's just hope my headless corpse doesn't remember this and decide to come back for Barbara. Yeah. Be like, oh, witnesses, or like minor enemies would be the famous people. If I were a famous person, I would totally be down to be in one of those. I mean, heck, I'd be down to be in one of those FMV games anyway. I was thinking the other day, because I think it was because Stealthy Golem was doing his 12-hour Western game stream, and even played Western Outlaw, which we played through in its entirety. And there's one FMV game called The Silver Nugget, which was coded in Flash and used YouTube. But then I think YouTube changed how they some of their video stuff, and so it wasn't playable anymore. But I always hoped that would come back. And now you find references to it online, but it's not available. Hopefully that's not another lost game. It was fun. What is the... Oh, right, of course, Brainless. Yeah. And for the last game of the night is a Metal Slug style game, known for being very violent and rather humorous. It was sadly only the demo was released. It was a rather long demo. It encompassed the first level, which included several stages, and it was I think it was the early 2000s it was made, or early to mid 2000s, by a French developer, was it? So I'm guessing the game will never be finished at this point, like too many games. Oops. A very distinctive voice. It was made in... I think it was made in either the Games Factory or Multimedia Fusion. I remember discovering this. Was it an undergrad? And here we may have to change the size a bit. Yeah, I know it's really tiny in the canvas. Should change the window size a bit. See if I can do it without warping the aspect ratio. What was that, a Magic Eye postcard? And that's better. It was French. Pieou-in Francais. I think that's French for French game. Yeah, based on context clues. Did I mention this game was violent? This game is not violent. No, it's a lie. In fact, he was right, wasn't he? Warning! Warning. Here's a demo only, featuring the full first mission. Many stuff were changed since the last version. Please, I don't know. The hell was I supposed to read that on whatever color that background was?
Ho ho ho, this is Brainless.
What? Ho ho ho, this is Brainless. And whatever, let's just play. Welcome to Brainless, Soldier. This demo version features one full level. Press escape to configure controls, or to see them. Then button 2 is used to shoot, button run to jump, and directional keys to move, and so on. Ooh. Press button 1 and button 2 to throw a grenade, but it will cost you 5 score points. Walking onto a weapon item will give you that weapon. The weapons have limited ammo, whereas guns' ammo is unlimited, as is knife. When you are hit, you lose a life. When you have no life, it will cost you 1 continue to continue the game. See options to set the continue number. simply press button 2 to continue. When you have lost your last life, or you have a friend that wants to join the current game. That's all you need to know. I could wish you good luck, but luck here is useless. Go, go, go!
Go!
Listen to me, soldier. I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a really bad guy named Wolfgang Stir. Look at his ugly face. Everything he'd do is evil. First of all, he sold illegal weapons to bad guys. Here's the video. He also deals drugs on the street. It is really bad, isn't it? Last but not least, he even stole kids' toys. We can no longer bear this. You have to stop him. Meanwhile, I'm asleep. This message will auto-destruct in 5 seconds. So wake up and go stop this man!
Mission start!
Phew, that was close. This guy's got his priorities straight. I'm trying to position this in the best way possible. Is this dynamite heady? It was probably an evil car. There's a lot going on. This wouldn't be difficult without the unlimited continuous. It's like the first boss, or mid-boss from Metal Slug, isn't it? A little flying helicopter. Takes care of him. one screen at once. At least you can hear them coming in stereo. The jetpackers don't have too much health. Sometimes they have the kind of violence you can't get away with in the big budget games. I'll kill you! No, you won't. This is a highly maneuverable tank. Boss's health? I don't think so. Oh, I think the boss's health is 0. To the elevator! Dead. Oh yeah, the harpoon gun. That seems mad bad. The way they get pinned to the end of the edge of the screen and keep sticking there bleeding. Oh dear, the floor is coming apart. Are you guys still stuck to the screen? Run, baby, run. The piano must go down. Falling lamps. Oh, can't outrun them. There are a lot of fellows on the floor above me. the Kong? Oh, and it loops redeem. Oh, there's the Kong now. Say, have you ever heard of Kong? Why, yes. The end of our monkey problem. Oh, his office. You're under arrest. Dream on, boys. See you in hell. Let's go! I don't think he'll make it. How am I loading? What is this, serious Sam? But where am I? I don't need a parachute. I'm too manly for that. So ridiculous. I saw that one coming. I'm not playing especially well. Harpoons do a lot of damage against solid metal, right? Come out of there and find me, the wolf gang. screen, it won't register as being there. And there's this life bar. Crane? More like pain. Oh, hey. We just got a raid. Matt's Game Room, welcome in. Sorry, I can't pause it. We just finished the game.
Oh, is this the best you can do?
Hey, Matt.
Congratulations.
Hey, welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for the raid, Matt's Game Room. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who does a lot of random games and a lot of horror games, and usually we would do short horror Saturday, but today we've been doing short gory Saturday and playing some gratuitously violent side-scrolling games. And you guys should check out Matt's Game Room, who has a whole bunch of systems and plays a bunch of different retro games. What was it you were playing today? And Team Wildwood, welcome in. Good to have you here. And let's see, who else is here? Yeah, we just beat it. This was called Brainless, and it was a freeware game. Only the first mission was ever released. And you guys should also check out Team Wildwood. Who, I believe, you also do retro games, Team Wildwood? And welcome in. You guys beat ghosts and goblins? Holy shit, that's impressive, Matt's Game Room. I've played that a couple times, and I was like, I'll never beat this. Oh, you're welcome, Team Wildwood. Yeah, I've beaten ghouls and ghosts, but ghosts and goblins is a whole nother tier of Nintendo hard. And welcome into Toastio. like a cereal. Retrosexuality. I like that. The webcam might be retro. Oh, sorry, toasty. Thanks. Wow. No, good for you, Matt's Game Room. I tip my hat to you. I've seen other people playing it, but I know it takes a long time to get good at that. Yeah, we just beat his game, Brainless, which was Oh, had you beaten it before, Matt's Game Room? Brainless was a freeware run and gun, kind of like Metal Slug, but ridiculously bloody, over-the-top action. And sadly, the developer never finished it. It was pretty fun. Yeah, tough if you weren't using unlimited continues, but I mean... Ooh, hey, Duke Nukem played it. And the White Rabbit played it. And Wolfgang's Stir, that was the guy we just killed. And the cat who said meow. And Sestquoi Poor Tirer. I don't know who that is. Yeah, it was a fun game. And then we also played one called Bloody Zombies and an old DOS shooter called Crime Wave, or as we like to call it around here, totally not a Narc ripoff for the PC. But totally a Narc ripoff for the PC. So, I was actually just about to wrap up, but here, I'll show you guys a little bit of the game. Just so you can see how it plays. Oh, abuse. Actually, yeah, that is a good one. and reasonably violent, but I remember having the shareware version of Abuse. Okay, it was made in the Games Factory. Having the shareware version of Abuse and using the mouse to shoot in a platformer was so cool. Oh yeah, my pleasure. Oh, I thought we were getting more of the plot. Yeah, I found this game back online, on one of those sites in the mid-2000s, I think, and really enjoyed it. And that's something I do on stream, is play games I remember from years ago that not so many people know about.
Ho ho ho! This is Brainless.
I think the developer was really having fun with the voice acting.
Go!
Yeah. It's fun. There's also one called Urban the Cyborg Project, which was a really gory PC game from back in the day. Wolfgang Stör. Shaken, not Wolfgang stirred.
This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Oh, wake up and go stop this man!
Mission Dark!
It reminds me of the opening of Contra 4, now that I think about it.
Ooh, that was close.
I mean, you could have a game where you hurt the cat. That would be ridiculous. Oh yeah, it is. I can see that. Kind of more basic 2D style. I know, it's like they're just, sacks of blood with a light sort of skin covering. Seems a little slicker than... Well, some of those Flash games were pretty good. With just the ridiculous amounts of violence. And you even have melee attacks. Oops. Those soldiers, I wouldn't be running towards a helicopter that is indiscriminately dropping bombs. But that's just me. Oops. Oh, that takes care of him. Yeah, Toasty, you were mentioning abuse. I feel like I've seen somebody stream abuse before, but now I can't remember who. Oops, I jumped right into that. Let's play through this first stage again. Sometimes it's better to run through, other times try and pace it. I keep getting hit by that jetpacker.
I'll kill you!
Keys, my old nemesis. Oh, what the heck. You know, this is a pretty short game. Since we just got the raid, I'll just play through the whole thing again for you guys so you can see all the humor.
To the elevator! I prefer stairs.
Jeez. Quick clutter got my screen. The enemy has not mastered the art of jumping. What is this, a Laurel and Hardy routine? I jumped right into that one. Yes. I almost outran the fallen lamps. Beware of Kong. How you doing, donkey? Think about how differently it would have gone if Mario had had a shotgun. Hey, fanboy Brian, welcome in. I agree. This does have some great music.
You're under arrest.
And you guys should check out Fanboy Brian, who streams a lot of older games and some new games and demos too.
See you in hell.
Which also what that one guy said in Metal Slug when you killed him. By killed, I mean killed, but he came back in the sequel. Clean up on the ground. Ooh, new record. Wolfgang Stör is weak. He needs a parachute. Now me, being on the side of law and order, I don't have to rely on a parachute. Not quite sure why the helicopter hit the ground that much quicker. Alright, it's heavier. Gravity. I shouldn't jump when I'm trying to run past it. Guess he got tired of that. Getting greedy with hits. Oh, he's not turning in circles anymore. Gotta be almost dead. Don't mind if I do. And I think that's the end of Wolfgang Stern.
Oh, is this the best you can do?
I'll do better when the developer releases the second mission.
Congratulations!
I was hoping I could see what it said, but it skipped it when I tried to zoom in. And that was Brainless. So I gotta work on my brainless voice. Hey. I appreciate you guys coming in on the raid. I'm glad you guys got to see that game. I'll go ahead and find somebody to raid. Also, I did like, even though it was short, I enjoyed that Bloody Zombies game. I should see what else the developers has done. Sometimes one of those, small freeware developers end up being pretty prolific and doing a lot of good games. But I should, to give you guys an idea of what's coming up. Oh yeah, my pleasure, Matt. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hey, you mentioned old Flash games. I've played a couple of those through different streams. Maybe I'll play more one of these days. There are actually some really good Flash games. And to give you guys an idea of what's coming up, I stream Wednesday and Sunday evenings and Saturday late afternoons. And tomorrow, I know I was going to start a new adventure game, and I think I'm going to start the Boogeyman, which is the third game in the Strange Men series. I played the first two games, the Crooked Man and the Sandman, before I became affiliated, and I was planning to get the other ones eventually, but then like 2 days ago I started reading this Agatha Christie book, and it referenced the Crooked Man. The nursery rhyme, not the video game. That would be weird. I'm like, well, I guess that's a sign. I should start on the third game in the series. I wasn't sure what I was going to play anyway. And then Wednesday, we just beat Resident Evil last Wednesday, so I'll have to find a new game. We haven't done a good rail shooter stream in a while. Maybe. I was planning at some point to do a stream where we played Virtua Cop 2 and its bastard child, AD Cop. Both for the PC. So maybe I'll do that this Wednesday. And then next Saturday it'll be Short Horror Saturday again, and I was kind of thinking of playing this completely outrageous TurboGrafx 16 game where you're a cool and extreme bear who skateboards around town, saving kids from dinosaurs and earthquakes and vampires while listening to the Beach Boys. Dear God, what were these developers smoking in the early 90s? A lot of fun games. Let's see who's online, shall we? Here's a friend of mine from school, but I feel like we raided her not that long ago. Yeah, we've raided him. Oh, maybe we should raid a Backlog, who one of the first people who was regularly coming to my stream and supporting me. I remember when I did my first official stream, he was there the whole time. And he's playing a Soviet ZX Spectrum clone. Well, I do like weird things. It's amazing the different things you find people playing on Twitch. Yeah. Well, thank you guys again for coming to spend part of your Saturday with me. Whether you're chatting or lurking, I appreciate you being here. You can follow me on Twitch to see when I'm live. You can follow me on Twitter and MySpace for stream announcements and polls and random jokes and whatever other nonsense I throw up there. And you can find VODs of my past streams on YouTube. I hope that you all have a good evening, and I'll see you guys here for the Boogeyman tomorrow, unless I decide to play something else. But I think I probably will play that. I really like this series, and it's a good horror adventure game. We like horror around here. Oh, my pleasure, Matt. So, yeah, everybody, have a good night. Say hi to Backlog, and just remember, still needs work.